The additional workers who will now be on the breadline are those who were retained following the closures of the Wales, Skeldon, Rose Hall and East Demerara estates to maintain skeleton operations at the factories. However, in a statement earlier today, Gawu said that these workers who were involved in security, drainage and irrigation and powerhouse operations are being informed that they would be terminated by year end or sometime early next year. Gaisuku maintains that it was always its intention to have these retained workers terminated, something which it is now given effect to. According to Gawu, the sugar company has assured that it has monies to pay these new set of workers their severance as it becomes due. Nevertheless, the union noted that this bit of news is saddening, even as more workers will lose their jobs as a result of the short-sighted and wrong haphazard decision of the coalition government to minimize the sugar industry. Government's plan to downsize Gaisuku saw the closure of the Skeldon, Enmore and Rose Hall estates last year, putting over 5,700 redundant workers on the breadline. Before this, the Wales estate was also shut down in 2016, leaving in excess of 1,000 workers jobless. Meanwhile, some of the 5,000 plus dismissed workers from the recently closed estates entitled to $500,000 or less were paid their severance in full earlier this year. Those who had accumulated more than that amount only received half of their severance at the time, but were paid the remaining amount earlier this month. However, the Wales workers had to take government to court to get their severance payments after they refused to relocate to Iflot Estate. A High Court order last week saw the state being ordered to pay these 350 retrenched cane cutters their severance payments by the end of today, along with a 4% interest per annum. Last week, some 238 workers who remained on the breadline received their payments, while the remaining 109 workers who took up work at Iflot got their severance today. Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Manikchand.